My News 26 and CCTV. It's high school hockey, coming to you from the Wax in Cadillac.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second period action here between the Cadillac Vikings and the Livonia Franklin Patriots. Jeff Castile along with Bill Dooley bringing you the action on a Friday night. Snowy and cold, Jeff.
Hockey night in Cadillac.
Yes, we love it. And a huge crowd here tonight.
Well, I think we might have some bonus spectators tonight since the basketball game ended up getting canceled tonight.
Yep.
It's nice to have the pep band here. Always like the feel of some live music going on. I think the players can probably appreciate that too.
And Jeff, our crew real quick, we didn't get them in the last period. Heather Stilson is in the van with Wyatt Van Dynen doing the replay. And we also have Jessica Dean, Bailey Hoover, and Renee Konvicka running our cameras. And this is all their first ever game running a camera for hockey. So, congratulations to them for getting to do a hockey game.
Yeah, absolutely. I just
Taken away now, Shear coming down the right side with the shot. Oh, nice save. Rebound, kicked away by Augustine. Hayden Watkins for the Vikings to put it back to the point. Dumping in the corner is Austin Pendrick. Alan Shear sheds his checker. Just knocks another guy down. In the corner, coming up with it. Here's a pass. It's deflected, and it's going to be kept in by Ian Lilly. Alan Shear in the corner. Watched there by Ryan Kerr. Puck is going to be taken by Kerr. Checked by Shear, and Kerr will dump it in. With some speed around the boards, the Vikings will take a hit there. That was Schmidtdale. And Hayden Watkins now makes a nice move at center. He'll backhand it into the zone. And the Vikings will go for a change. Brandon Webb for the Patriots. Webb, here's the pass up to number 6. There's a move over the line. Eller checks him. The puck goes in behind the net to Carpenter. Number 6 is Casey Farron. I apologize on that. Centering attempt. Oh, just over the stick there of the Patriots. And there's another one back in the score.
Yeah, that did get a little deflection. I could not exactly pick up who it deflected off of, but
Luke Orrs took the shot from the point, and you're right. That might have changed direction twice, Jeff.
Yeah, it did change direction there, and not much Fossmore could do about that one.
No, and so a quick goal here. Not sure if we'll get another view of that one, but that puts the Patriots up 2-0. We know that Luke Orrs will definitely get an assist or the goal depending on who that hits. So a late goal by the Patriots and then an early goal by the Patriots. And those, as your coach, you don't like that to happen.
No. You want to finish strong and start strong every period.
Webb will keep it in for Livonia. There's a shot into the corner. Carpenter has checked off the puck by Pollock. He scored their first goal. Stick up a little bit high on Tonello by number 15. That's Trey Zebol. And now Derek Tonello behind the net. Avoids the check. Back to Carpenter. Carpenter up the boards to Kaspriak. Kaspriak, that one's intercepted by Nick Anderson. He'll backhand it into the zone. Gavin Foster for the Vikings. Nice check there by Pollock. Cox keeping it in, but then the Vikings, Geiger, he's got Carpenter. Carpenter dumps it in, takes a hit, and then he's going to change it up.
And nice to see David Carpenter back in the lineup. He did miss Wednesday's game. Was feeling a little bit under the weather, but seems to be doing fine tonight.
That puck is in an offside, delayed offside, and so the Vikings will get it out to center off the skate. No, good job there by the referee to call it off as back to chase it is Luke Orrs. They haven't announced the goal yet, have they?
No, they haven't.
They're probably still trying to figure that one out. Keeping it in is Ian Lilly. Lilly behind the net, Alan Shear. That goes off his stick, and Luke Orrs, number 18, up the middle. They're going to play it. Austin Pendrick chasing it down, and watch out for Dakota right there. Look like a Dodge Dakota coming at him. And coming up here is Hayden Watkins. Watkins makes a move. Taking it is Lilly. There's Alan Shear. Oh, and he gets it out in front, and it's just deflected wide of the net. Good job by Shear. Jack Schmidtdale was looking for Lilly on that play. And now Trevor Van Vliet. He'll wind it up. Van Vliet with some speed. Up the boards. And it's not going to be an icing. The Vikings will have to play it behind their own net. That's Austin Pendrick. Pendrick with a second chance, and he'll give it up to Schmidtdale. Schmidtdale back to the point, keeping it in as Judge. That shot ricocheted behind the net. And now Dakota with the pass that's intercepted partially by Ian Lilly. Right there's Zach Izzard. Izzard over center. He'll dump it in and then chase after it. We got a neck guard center ice that's loose. Picking it up are the Patriots with some speed. Good check there by Ian Munch, taking his man off the puck. Digging away at it is Tonello. Tonello uses his skates. And now kind of a mixed up play here at center ice. Backhanded into the zone by 17. That's Zatko.
Yeah, Ian Munch has been doing a good job back checking tonight. He's had a couple plays where he came back and caught the puck handler.
Now Derek Tonello with the pass up to Izzard. Good check there by Kyle Fugetti, and it's knocked into the Viking bench. A timeout here. 12:30 to go. It's 2-0, the Patriots.
And we did end up getting a name on that second goal, Bill. Nick Anderson, number 20, tallied that, and that was off of Luke Orrs, number 18, the defenseman who originally made the shot, and Luke must have got a piece of it.
Yeah, we definitely saw one or two deflections on it, so face off will come back to Phillips. Phillips puts it back up the boards to Geiger. Geiger takes an elbow to the face, and then coming into the zone is Nick Anderson. A shot, and a quick glove save there by Fosmore.
Yeah,
wow.
He was shooting for that upper left-hand corner, too, or right-hand corner as you're shooting at the net.
Good snapshot there by Anderson. And it all started with a good check here at center ice. Number 15, that was Trey Zebo to jar the puck loose from Geiger.
Yep, next goal here is important. You know, you don't want to go down 3-0. Cadillac, they're playing good. They're playing an even game. They just haven't put the puck in the net.
Face off to the right of Carter Fosmore. Kerr over to that's Steve Morris. Now taking it away, and there's a shot. And it hit Nick Anderson in front, so it never did get through to Fosmore. Ryan Kerr puts it back into the corner. Pollock with a centering, and that one is just snapped wide. A wraparound attempt, and the Vikings finally will clear the zone to Shear. We got a 2-on-2 now. Hayden Watkins trying to cause a little bit of a screen.
Yeah, nice play by Hayden Watkins to go and get in that defenseman's way.
A high shot back into the zone. The Vikings with 11.5 to go here. Long pass, and it gets through. Derek Tonello. Tonello with the shot, and that's smothered there by Will Augustine, who hasn't had a lot of action here in the second period.
No, he hasn't. Derek got a halfway decent shot off there. He was running out of real estate, didn't have the greatest angle, but was still able to get the puck at the net. But yeah, Will Augustine has made some nice saves tonight.
We want to shout out to Carol Sharp, and she's always watching the games. Oh, the puck
there
is loose.
He
scored! I think it's Brian Geiger.
That is Brian Geiger again.
With his 4th goal of the season, and Jeff, that's a big goal for the Vikings.
It certainly is. Nice rebound there by Brian Geiger.
I know Tonello was in on it, part of it, and back to the point. Somebody from the point is probably also getting an assist, but we'll wait for the officials on it. But anyway, the Vikings have trimmed that lead to 2-1 at the 11:21 mark. Jack Schmidtdale with some speed down the right side. He takes a shot, and there's a save by Augustine. The Vikings have a little jump in their legs now.
I tell you what, both teams are getting some good scoring opportunities here, Bill. Been going back and forth.
Real good game so far here between these two teams. First time they've ever met. Number 12, Sebastian Stuckel, dumps it in off at Foster. Foster tries to get a handle on it. It's behind the net. Digging that out, and Geiger making a good play, and now Jacob Kaspriak. That was poke check there by, I think that was Judge. Nope, that was Brandon Webb. Nice move there by Tonello. Puck goes around the opposite side, taken by Zach Izzard. Izzard tried to center. Patriots will put it back to the point. Austin Pendrick will dump it right back in behind the net. Izzard. Finally, it's taken there. Goes back to the point, see if they can keep it in. They do. Good call there by Troost. Then the puck is dumped loose. Izzard, he's got 1-on-3. Hayden Watkins is there. Schmidtdale with the puck. Nice check there by the Patriots. Number 6, that's Casey Farron. Back to the point. Almost too many men there, Jeff.
Yeah, they were lucky.
Out to center ice now. Brandon Eller, number 17 for the Vikings. Turning with it at center ice, coming down the right side. He dumps it in behind the net. Ian Munch. Kept in by Pendrick. Izzard is still out there. He's been a long shift. There's a shot wide of the net by Ian Munch. Watkins back to Eller. Eller over to Pendrick. Pendrick gets it through, and it was actually tipped by Ian Munch. High and wide of the net.
Yeah, nice low shot. I think Pendrick was looking for a tip on that. It was almost more of a pass than a shot.
Nick Anderson dumps it over the line. The Vikings do not clear the first time, and now picking it up is Austin Pendrick. Knocked down there is Nick Anderson, and we have an interference call. Okay.
Boy, the puck was close.
It was in the vicinity, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
We want to give a shout out here to Grandma Carol. That is Steve Morris's grandma. So hi to Grandma Carol back in Livonia.
All right. She must be a big hockey fan.
She is. She
probably
she
hockey mom forever, probably.
Yeah, she doesn't miss any of the games, but Cadillac was a little far.
Yeah. Well, she can probably catch it, somewhere on the net or something after the broadcast.
Set her up.
Yep.
Maybe even a DVD copy,
there,
Jeff.
There you go.
About that?
Yeah, we got to mention about those
shot,
DVD
and it's
copies.
covered up there by Carter on a sneaky shot from the point by number 15. That was Trey Zebo. Jeff, what do you got for us?
Okay, we do want to get a mention to our sponsors here. We've got Napa Auto Parts, we got Pizza Plus, and we have Cadillac Tire, all sponsoring this game tonight, bringing it to you. So we thank you for bringing you this presentation.
Face off in the Viking zone. It's 2-1. Wrapped around the boards. Kept in there by Kerr. Here's a pass. Shot. Oh, and it's just deflected wide of the net. Vikings are going to go for the icing here.
Well, they're down a man. They're down a man. This is
I got to get my head in the game.
This is Livonia's first power play. So it'll be interesting to see what they got. Cadillac's like in a 1-2-1 right now. Kind of got a diamond going.
Pass to the right side. Drop it in the corner, back to the point. There's a shot. That one ricocheted wide of the net. I think it went off number 20, Nick Anderson, and then the Patriots accidentally clear it out over the zone.
Yeah, and they did do a good job of getting a lot of bodies in front. Carter Fosmore was having trouble seeing the puck, which is what you want. A lot of times if a goalie can see it, he can stop it.
Trey Zebo, number 15, over the line. Nice check by the Vikings, and then they finish the play off, and there's a little hook by Zebo.
Well, Alan Shearer introduced himself to him.
All right, coming out is number 26, Van Vliet. Anderson, back to Van Vliet. Makes a move, loses the puck off a stick, brings it back towards the blue line, and the Vikings, Carpenter can't get it out. Trevor Van Vliet has it. Back to the point. There's a shot knocked down by the skate of Ian Munch, and he will finish it off down the ice. Good job by Ian. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Luke Orrs for the Patriots. Right over that middle dot at center ice. He'll dump it in. Phillips for the Vikings. And he will ice it down, and that'll take care of the Patriot power play.
Yeah, Cadillac had about 4 guys right across the blue line there. They're almost forcing them to dump it in. Good coaching by Coach Graham.
2-1 here. The Vikings are down by 1. There's a huge hit there by Phillips along the boards, and that was Dakota Keaton that took the shot. I'm sure he'll be looking for a little payback here. He was looking for Phillips right there. Puck goes.
He's a big kid, too.
Yes, he is. There's the puck, goes over center. No icing, so it's going to be taken by Augustine. He fans on a little bit. Derek Tonello is in the corner, comes away with it. And now taken by Casey Farron. And then Will's just going to say, I'm going to hold this one for a face-off. So 2-1 with 6:25 to go here in the second period. And we're going to, who's our player profile here going to be in the second period, Jeff?
Well, that's a good question.
Good question.
That's a good question, Bill.
I think it's going to be on this sheet right here, Jeff.
There we go.
Oh,
all right, we've got
Austin
when we get a time, we'll get Austin Pendrick, number 6 from the Cadillac Vikings of the player profile.
Vikings have to dump it back in. There's a delayed offside here, so they'll plate up the boards. And the puck is knocked back in on a delayed offside. So the Vikings, Gavin Foster. Foster behind the net, he got knocked down. And there's a centering attempt. It's loose. And the Vikings will clear the zone. That's Ian Lilly. Knocked right back in, delayed offside. Puck played at the blue line. Taken over the line there by number 15. That's Zebo. Zebo looking for the pass, and Alan Shear, he lost it. Oh, watch out there. We got a penalty coming up. That was a little hit from behind. We'll see what the call is by Marty Schaefer. Both referees had it. They're gonna talk it over. And while they're doing that, we're going to let you know our crew here tonight, Jeff. We've got Wyatt Van Dynen as our director, and Heather Stilson is doing our graphics and replay. We also have Jessica Dean on the camera. Jessica, where is she? She's down in the south end there by the scoreboard. And then we've got Renee Konvicka. Renee is down on the north end where the players come out. And then Bailey Hoover is up in the middle of the stands there. She's running the main camera. So good to have them tonight.
All right, so we have 5 minutes posted up on the board, Bill, which means what's the call on that? Is that a boarding?
Boarding.
Okay, so that's a boarding call. It's a 5-minute major. That means that Cadillac is going to be down for 5 minutes. Even if Livonia Franklin scores, the player does not come out on a major penalty. So Livonia could probably score as many as they possibly can. They're going to have the man advantage for the full 5 minutes.
Okay, nice job by Tonello.
Penalty.
Tonello puts it down the ice, and he chases right after it. Will Augustine plays it up, and David Carpenter plays it back into the middle of the ice, and then they're going to turn back with the Trey Z-ball behind his net. 5 minutes to go, 5:15 to go in the second period, and 4.5 to go in the major. Here comes Van Vliet. Van Vliet on the right side. In behind the net. Van Vliet to Nick Anderson. Anderson back to Van Vliet to Ryan Kerr. Kerr over to Z-ball. There's a pass a little bit behind Van Vliet. This time Z-ball number 15 fakes a shot. Nick Anderson back to Ryan Kerr, and there was a high shot, and I think a good save there by Carter Fosmore.
Yeah, again, a lot of traffic in front. Livonia's been doing a good job of that.
Ian Munch battling there, had his stick held. Ryan Kerr in the middle. Z-ball over to Van Vliet. There's the pass through the feet of Nick Anderson. He centers it. And the puck is going to be kept in by Ryan Kerr, number 8. Kerr to Van Vliet. Over to Z-ball. Z-ball with a shot. Saved by Carter. The puck just goes off the stick of the Vikings and is kept alive by Cox. There's a nice low shot by Ryan Kerr. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and Cadillac plays a real
Kerr
tight
with
box
another
here.
one. There's a rebound and a good play by Ian Munch, and then they score on the rebound.
Yep, they did end up squeaking rebound through. But Cadillac, they play a real tight box. That leaves the defense a lot of room to shoot, but they're trying to prevent that cross pass, that cross ice pass from happening, which goalies have, it's a nightmare for a goalie to stop a cross pass when it's a one-timer. So
Yeah. And like you said, Jeff, the power play will continue because it is a major, and it is now 3-1. There's 3:16 to go here in the penalty to who got the penalty, Jeff?
I didn't get a number on that, Bill.
Okay.
I was trying to listen to the refs and see what they were going to call.
Vikings will clear it down the ice.
Might have been Ian Lilly, but I can't be positive of that.
Vikings will keep it in. Here comes Hayden Watkins. Here's a nice pass to Shear. Back to Watkins, just a little bit out in front of him. Watkins and Shear doing a good job on the kill, so Alan Shear will take it back. Alan Shear over the line, looking for Watkins. Casey Ferens with the puck. Puck comes out towards the blue line, knocked right back in by Shear.
Boy, good
Watkins,
job by
yeah.
Shear and Watkins
Oh,
there
yeah.
on that penalty kill.
Yeah, they just ate up a full minute right there. Now Ian Munch into the zone behind the net. Jack Schmidtell off of Foster's stick. Ian Munch checking hard there near the blue line. There's a wrister wide of the net. Comes back to Casey Ferens. Ferens to Pollock. Back to Ferens. Into Pollock. Vikings are really, like you said, they're packing it in there. That shot is deflected over top of the net by Dakota Keaton. And we have a penalty, it looks like. Interference. Let's see who that's going to be.
Who is the guilty
Jonah?
party?
Jonah Pollock.
It's like 22, Jonah Pollock, so that's going to even things out at 4-4.
All right, we want to give a shout out to Jim and Joanna Harper, along with Jessica and Jacqueline down in Livonia. They're big hockey fans. And we do have to get Austin Pendrick in here too, Jeff, on our next break.
All right, face off all the way down in the Livonia Franklin end.
Oh, a shot short side by Alan Shear, just went wide. Shear chases it down. He'll put it in behind the net. Watkins and Shear are doing a really nice job tonight. Here's Austin Pendrick. Pendrick holding on to it. Another good move. Pendrick with a shot snapped away there by Augustine. And now we can get that.
Yeah, Austin Pendrick on that shot, and he happens to be our another player profile tonight. Number 6 parents are Kelly and Tony Pendrick and an older brother, Ryan. Besides playing varsity hockey, Austin plays varsity lacrosse and soccer. He likes to hang out with friends and practice sports in his spare time. Austin's favorite athlete is Justin Abelcater. After high school, Austin would like to attend college, get a degree in engineering, specializing in plastics. Wow, he's got a plan.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations to Austin Pendrick on being one of our player profiles of the game.
Good pressure by the Vikings now. Giving it off to Jacob Cox, number 24. He's got Van Vliet with him, a shot just wide of the far post. It was right along the ice. We are playing 4-on-4 hockey right here. Coming in is Hayden Watkins. Watkins with a shot. Oh, just wide. Good save there by Augustine.
Yeah, he just did get a glove on that.
Shear couldn't quite corral that. Now Austin Pendrick steps in front of it. Good job over the line, and then he is checked.
Well, I cannot believe they didn't get that hook.
Yeah, that was, he went down. Now coming down the right side, wide open. Here's a shot. Good save by Carter Fosmore. Back to the blue line and clearing. Brandon Webb puts it right back in. Taking it is Pendrick. Here's a long pass for Tonello. Tonello, 1-on-3. Now joining the play is Ian Munch. Tonello goes into the corner. He's got Ian Munch out front. There's a wraparound, goes back to the point. Taken there by Schmidtdale. That shot deflected wide, and now coming back with it is Nick Anderson. The Vikings, Phillips with 50 seconds to go here in the second period. Derek Tonello, he just got his head up as big Brandon Webb tried to line him up. Over the line now, there's a shot deflected. Good job by Phillips to take care of that one. And a little bit of a hook turnover here by Cox. Cox makes a nice move. Backhander just missed the upper corner. Now here comes a 2-on-2. Here's a shot way high of the net. Vikings get off the ice here so they don't have too many men. And playing it right away is Hayden Watkins with 17 seconds to go. Lilly in the corner, mixing it up there, and coming away with it is the Patriots. Up the center, and Taking it there with a shot. Good save by Fosmore. They'll back it to the point. That one is kept in, and the Vikings are just going to whistle it down, and that will do it for the end of the second period. And, Jeff, I'm going to go down and get Coach Graham, okay? So
okay.
You take over.
All right, thanks. Okay, and we do want to mention our sponsors one more time. We've got Napa Auto Parts, Pizza Plus, and Cadillac Tire. So big thanks to our sponsors for bringing this sports presentation to you tonight. Again, if you'd like to be a sponsor for Winter High School sports, please contact our sales team at 231-577-1844 or email sales@mynews26.com. All of our sports broadcasts are produced with cooperation between the Wexford-Missaukee Career Tech Center, CCTV, and My News 26. Students run cameras, graphics, and instant replay, supervised by a professional director. All right, and we would like to let you know this game is going to be playing on December 9th at 4 p.m. All right, so we will momentarily have Coach Graham, coach of the Cadillac Vikings, up here. Find out what he thinks about the action so far. All right, how you doing, Coach Graham?
I'm very well, thanks.
Great, thanks for coming up here and taking the time to be with us tonight. So you're down 3-1. Good action both ways. Both teams have had some good scoring opportunities. How are you feeling about the game so far?
Well, I think everything's going well for us. I think a couple of different areas of concern right now would be obviously the penalty kill. We were just talking about it with the coaches a second ago. I think we had 4 penalties up in Traverse City the other day, and they capitalized on 3 of them. And then tonight I think we had 3 in the second period, if I recall, and they scored on 2 of them. Of course, got to take into account the 5-minute major.
Right.
But you know what? I think we have good momentum. We're playing with a lot of spirit. Talking about eliminating turnovers. Certainly talking about blocking shots and some of the other key elements and playing tough in the defensive zone. I think we have a lot of good offensive zone pressure, but I don't think we're being stingy enough in front of their net right now.
Okay, so you just got to kind of batten down the hatches in front of the net. And is it a matter of moving bodies out? I know they've been getting some traffic in front of Carter Fosmore. There's been a few shots he hasn't seen, but he's made some nice saves.
I agree. I think when we're looking at the defensive zone right now, I think we're doing a fairly good job. Again, trying to stay inside-out posturing and that defensive zone mindset, inside-out coverage. But in the offensive zone, we're getting a few chances. I just don't think we're getting enough second chances. And I don't think we're being stingy enough and gritty enough in front of their net. I think their goaltender plays well. He's big. He moves pretty well. If he sees the puck, right. I think he's going to make the save. And I think we just need to look at getting more traffic in front of him and certainly getting more second chance opportunities.
All right, so we'll be looking for that in the third period. You're down 2 goals. That doesn't seem to be a huge deal for you guys this year. You've come back a number of times from being down 2. Your players they don't hang their heads. They just keep scrapping. I love it.
We definitely have a skosh of that in us, and I will admit the fact that we've come from behind multiple times, and I think it's a good quality character on our part. But at the same time, as fun as it might be, it certainly does raise the level of anxiety and tension associated with it. But overall, we just have to forge ahead, and we have to just look to continue to get the pucks where we need to get them, get bodies where we need to get them, stay disciplined in the neutral zone, stay disciplined in the D zone. If we can continue to hammer away, I think we can poke something in there. And I think first period, we pinched our D a couple of times and caused some transitional opportunities for them. We shored that up, and certainly now down 3-1, we're going to have to revisit that prospect and with our D pinching and see where we can go with it.
All right, well, we're looking for a good third period. We hope you come out strong. I know a number of times you've let some teams score early in the period or early in a game, and that's got to be one of your concerns here coming out in the third.
Scoring early or late in the period. I think the other night against Central we had a little bit of a gap towards the end of the period.
Yeah, and that was a backbreaker.
Two goals allowed in the last 40 seconds. I don't think I recall that ever happening to us, but what do? You got to forge ahead, and you know what? We climbed back in that game. So,
right.
Given that character, I think looking forward to a good third period and coming out strong with a lot of spirit. If we can just continue to stay out of the box.
Okay.
Not
All
play
right.
from behind too much here.
Okay. Well, good luck, Coach, and thanks for coming up and spending some time with us.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. All right. So we are going to wrap things up here and take a little break, and we will rejoin in a few minutes. You are watching high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV.